Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Throwing. Love. Well, it's complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The Packers at 11-2 now, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Back to throw now in his own end zone. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Waddle, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
To throw now. Here's Love. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave from 4 yards out. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. Moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Tight.
They'll look to throw again. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Here's Guerrero on first down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Isaac Guerrero,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games, because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The extra point try now for Moody.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Niners 28, Packers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On fourth down, Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Love from the gun.
Completes it again to Dobbs.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the Niners 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hiking
Love,
18.
he's going to change the play here.
70 Lions. Go.
On 2nd and 10. Love. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And Watson has it right side.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Again, it's Garendo.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Fred Warner. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the middle with Garindo. Down at the 25.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2nd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. He'll look to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Love now. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock,
but understanding clock management here on out.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's the 14. And the 49er first down.
19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking, and he coughed it up, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, and my goodness, another interception. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal.
And a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off the play fake, Love. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On the give, it's Garindo.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Love.
Slant route, he's got Dobbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Again, it's Love. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal to go.
Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed from 3 yards out. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's...
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Packers 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 11. A short throw taken in by Long. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Long. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll set up to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Point after here coming up. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He's got long over the middle, complete.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Moody for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 63, Packers 28.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some pop.
And my goodness, another interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Handoff here, Guerrero.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading in.